I finished most of my cleaning, not all of it, but most of it for today, I think, anyway. Gonna get some dinner now. Don't know what time it is. Sister's just took Finn out for a walk while I was getting on with it. So, and I've just saged the house with my big stick, my big stick of sage, which I did take out in the garden. I've just left it burning. I think it's still burning. But I just wanted to say, I forgot to say earlier, I might have said it, I'm not sure. Talking about gratitude. So I am just very, very grateful for everybody who comes over to my channel, who comments, you know, with your lovely comments that you comment in the comment section and in the live chats, especially when you get to talk to each other. Especially those of you've been there for quite a while, and I know, you know, I see the names and people that have been there for quite a while on my journey from the beginning. I've said this before, but I'm saying it again, thank you. Even if you're not on to everything I'm on to. But I also wanted to say, when we were talking about being proud before, be very, very, if you don't think you're a strong person, hi Michelle, I was on earlier, be very, very proud of yourself. And this isn't getting that, anyone who has thought, you know what I'm talking about, which you can't really say. But for all of those who have stood up against family, friends, workplaces, whatever, some of you have lost your jobs through the past couple of few years with all to do with that you have gone against and stood up against the brainwashing from mass media, mainstream media, that a lot followed. And that isn't getting anyone, that's just saying you passed with flying colours of you know, not doing that and looking into things first. I do still believe there's a lot of stuff other people can do that have done that if they're very, very strong-willed, because you can heal yourself. So I don't think everything's lost on that. But that's not really what I'm talking about. I just wanted to give that a shout out because I did see a quote about something about that someone had put up. And I thought I took a picture of it to put it up on the community page and it's not there. It will trigger some people, but I even know there's some people who've done that who are now thinking differently about things and are not going to be doing anything that's being put out in the media that's coming up. You know, there are treatments and there are healing modalities and stuff like that. But just to say, for the people who don't think they were strong and you are one of those in that bracket, you are very, very strong because, you know, it's been quite a few years of interfacing people. I don't even know if that's the right word. You know, businesses and things trying to go against people and workplaces and those people that work in them workplaces, get them to do as they were told. And a lot of people stood up. Yes, there was a sacrifice in some of them with, you know, certain things that were going on, job losses and things like that, but people stood for what they believed in. And I think that's a very, very strong energy to be in when you absolutely believe something and you're not just going to do something because somebody said so. That's why I believe where we're going next on a different timeline is when we're clearing all this stuff out that a lot of us talk about and people call conspiracy theorists when they're actually finding out it's not really a conspiracy anymore. That when we go to this new world that we're all building, because it will be new and it'll be rid of those things eventually, thank you, Michelle, that when we get told something next time, people will look and they will research before they decide to do anything and make a choice. So this is a lesson again, as I was saying before, it's a bit like an initiation to get people to see what you were doing. You know, even if it was a thing to be put out there, to show people how, I don't even know what the word is, how they can follow something without even researching it first, especially when it's something you're putting into your body. Like I said, that's not to trigger anyone on here that may follow me that hasn't done that. It's just saying people can be easily led. I see that in many different areas of things within my life, looking at people and stuff and things. And I was just sat there thinking about it then and I thought, you've got to be very proud that you stood up against the what do you want to call it? It has many names. And you stood strong in yourself. That's what true power is. That is what standing strong with your truth, of not letting anyone, you know, sway you to do anything. Friends and family are ones that, and loved ones, partners and things like that can be ones that do sway you because, you know, they're loved ones, you know. But a lot of people so strongly. I just want to say to them people, you know, be proud of that too. That, you know, you stood your way, but a bit vice versa. But be very proud of yourself that through everything and everything you may have lost in people and friends that have argued about this, that yeah, so much pressure from all angles, exactly, especially employers and schools, exactly. There was so much pressure, and some of us just saw straight through it and went right through it with, I mean, I didn't even, it just didn't even enter. It was just like, not, opportunities came in where I didn't have to, but you know, you can see also on that side how people get sucked into things because, like Michelle just said in chat, it's pressure. And it was coming from all angles. And some people just faltered because it was like, my mum, I want to go on holiday. Or someone came out in the media recently, Mike Tyson, he didn't really want to do it. Apparently that's what was said. He just did it because he knew he had to go places for his job, to fly, to go to places, because that's, you know, that's what he had to do. So he felt a bit, you know, forced into it. So yeah, there's lots of people saying that now as well. So yeah, it's been mad, but I just wanted to say, you know, talking about being proud before, be proud of yourself. What is going on? That was weird. It's like something fell off in the back room, but I can't actually see what it was because the door was open. I'm not quite sure if it's the blinds hitting something. But yeah, I just wanted to say that I just felt like it needed to come out. I wanted to fly, but I can travel again now. Headed to the ocean today. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to go away abroad, but we didn't. I said, there's no way. No way I'm going. Why they're pushing that. Places you can go now, you don't need to. Loads of people are going to different places, Turkey, nowhere. They don't need that, obviously, now. We were only travelling around the UK. But I wasn't getting sucked into that. I need a holiday. To me, a vacation can be in my back garden with myself. I'm quite happy with myself, quite happy with watching nature. I don't need to get away to places abroad to get away from life, even though that is lovely. It is a nice thing, but I knew in that time that wasn't, that just didn't, it didn't matter. But they got a lot of people with that. But that's not really what I want to talk about because it does trigger people. It was just to say, like I said, gratitude. You know, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for myself actually that I saw what I saw with what I've been learning, and also, like I said at the beginning, I'm grateful for the people who come into chat, because the chat I had before, when I was saying people come into my chat, it's nice for you to chat to people when they're in chat. It's just me and Michelle at the minute, but when others are in, you can talk to each other. But it's good for me to chat to people on here as well, because I do have people that I talk to, you know, off here. A couple of people, a few people in my family are awake. The friends that are and friends that aren't. So I don't talk to them much about it now because, like I said, it's not my job to do that anymore. But I know when I come on here, most of you in my chat anyway, you know, are on some level of something with something I'm saying about whatever I'm going on about at the time, that the whole 17 thing that's going on, you know, the whole thing, the media stuff that's going on at the minute, and this, that, and the other. And yeah, it's just people giving energy back of, you know, what we see, and it keeps people's spirits up. And yeah, and that's what we're here for at the end of the day. Bouncing off people's energy, and it's best to be bouncing off people in high energies and good energies than bouncing off people that aren't, because that doesn't do you any good. You know, and that's why the break was good, even though YouTube took me down. The break was good, and a lot of other people were saying that it got took down, because it does get tiring, and we just like I said before, You know, like in a war, you put them ones up the front, they get tired, they move back, we move in again, we set back, they move in again. It's a bit like a tag team. So, ooh, I'm full of energy now. I've recharged my energy while I was off, focusing on what I need to, which recharges my energy, not the things that I don't. And then you come back in, and and that's what it's like. That's what it's like with people. You know, they have breaks, short breaks, long breaks, even if that's because they took you off or not. You know when to pull away and not to get caught up in stuff, and then you recharge, revitalise, especially, while the weather's been like it is. There's other people there as well watching. Don't know who that is, but yeah, and it was amazing before. I just kept getting 17, and it's so funny, the synchronicities and everything. But yeah, it's just me rambling now because I'm just going to get a bit of a brew. I'm going to have a bit of a break from cleaning. I've saged the house. A big water bottle. We took camping. Is that the lid off it? Oh yeah, that's the lid. And sorts of things I want to do around the home for the home, giving the home new energy, zhuzhing it up a bit, needs a bit of repainting, hallway needs doing now, the front room needs doing. We did the back room, even though we still do use the table for crafting, and we need to stop that because we've got the craft room. The craft room's an absolute shit tip at the minute with all my crafts that I need to rejig. It's never ever tidy. It stays tidy, then it goes messy, because if you're a crafter, you'll know. But our front room needs painting. This all needs painting, re-whitened again. I just like white because you can put colour on the walls and change it. We did do a picture wall here, but one of my pictures has come off. But my fella said that it was my picture was slipping inside, so he's got to re-put that up. We are still going to put more pictures up. We've only got about 6 pictures up of our artwork, apart from this one. My fella bought this one for me off an artist that wasn't actually going to be selling this, but then did, and it's an angel, and I thought it was just very cute of him to buy that. I think I've shown these before. We had like flower designs. Sorry about the lighting because it's rubbish. And a multicoloured one there, if you can see in this lighting. One of my cosmic faces, and my lovely mixed media painting that I still haven't finished because it's still got a few. It's got beads on it, and it's got thread work on it, and one of my drawings of magpie. I've got to finish off. There is still a little painting I'm doing for somebody that I haven't finished yet because I don't really do commissions. When I do, it takes me a bit of time, and I just go back to that when I can. It's only a small painting. I think it might be the size of this one. So I've got to get that done. But we're just sort of putting our own sort of artwork in here. And obviously, hi Junior, my forever, says Dolly Daydream 2018, forever the watercolour painting of JFK Jr. as a boy. Very, very, very relevant for these times. Very, very relevant. Is a lot of people have seen that in the energy of what's going on. I call it. Yeah, we need some more plants. We're not that brilliant with plants, but we have revived our, what are these called? God, it's gone out of my head. What are they called? Oh my God, I can't remember what they're called. Our aloe vera. Hi, Mighty Atom again, and Junior. And we've got a few like cacti and these succulents that my boyfriend has saved. And these ones that he grew down there, they need watering. Actually, I have to water them. We forget, and we've been away. And there's a few other plants, and I want some more bushier plants. And I don't know. We've got these alcoves in this room. This room needs painting again, and we've got like an Indian style mirror on there. But I don't know if I want the alcoves in like some sort of rich green. Just in the alcoves and everything white to bring a bit of green in, bring a bit of heart chakra energy in. Yeah, we've got to sort something out in this room because it's not it's a bit mismatched. Probably doesn't look mismatched, but it's a bit mismatched. Just got to pick this blind up. A bit mismatched. But yeah, we're going to paint in here and just start pulling the house together a bit, because since we got together, we didn't really do much. So we've got to pull it together a bit. Still with our personalities and things in it, but we want a room that's a bit more pulled together, which will be this room because it's a 3 room. It's a bit difficult. And then Our dining room, that still needs a few more bits taken out of it because we've been crafting on it, so it's got a lot of things on the table at the minute. We need a radiator cover. I hate seeing the radiators. Used to have a radiator cover. I can't remember what happened to it. But yeah, pulling a few bits together. And then we need to do the hallway. Everywhere's just white in my house. I like it white because you can add colour. Apart from we did the kitchen this bluey, whatever colour it is. But we just need a lick of paint before Christmas. And then Finn needs, I'm going to sneeze, needs a lick of paint in his bedroom. If you've got kids, especially younger ones, they maul. That's why I've not painted. He'll come down the stairs, put his hands all down the walls, and it's like, oh my God. So they really need paint. Now he's older, he shouldn't be doing that now. But we need to repaint his bedroom, sort his bedroom out. He's got like this old wardrobe that either needs, my mum wants to rip it out, ripping out and getting a smaller one and sorting his bedroom out and moving it around a little bit and sorting his toys out. Now he's getting a bit bigger. Oh yeah, house cleaning, don't just love it. I don't. It's so mundane, but I've got to start playing with it a little bit. But it's like that when you've got a family and there's, you know, a few of you in the house. It can get messy. I don't know. I can't believe how dusty it gets sometimes. But that's bodies for you. I've been clearing all kinds of stuff out the house to donate. Yeah, and you can donate or you can give them away. But we've been doing this a while, but we still need to donate or get rid of a lot of stuff because, like I said, there's someone else in the house now. It's all men in the house apart from me. There's just bits and bobs. Even when we went camping, I was like, do you know, there's bits we have for camping that we don't really need. Obviously, we can put things in the garage and the loft, but yeah, there's just definitely a few more bits I need to go through. But it's like I was trying to say on the last chat, this is still all about cleansing and clearing and cleansing. I've just cleansed the energy of the whole house. I've got my sage stick out of the whole house because I just felt like it needed doing. Because don't forget, you're going out to work. If people are going out to work and you bring in other people's energies in sometimes you don't know of. So I like to cleanse the house every now and again. Yeah, Mighty Atom. See, I don't feed into it anymore because it is what it is. But yeah, I understand what you're going on about. It's been annoying to people. But I'm saying, you yourself, those people who are standing strong, if it just stand strong. But it's all just an energy to get into it. Sending to me to sending clothes. Yeah, there's clothes you can donate. Or repurpose or whatever, or upcycle is a good idea if you're crafty. Yeah, like a lot of us hold on to sentimental things sometimes. There's a thing in my craft room and I'm thinking, do I need to get rid of it? It was my nana's. It is a bit representative of me and my nana, and that's why I don't want to chuck it. But I don't think I ever am going to chuck it. But there's stuff we need to chuck sometimes that we don't like to, you know, because it's sentimental. That's what's the hardest thing when you're trying to get rid of something. Kid stuff, I find kid stuff easy. Kid stuff's just, well, but I'll show you what it is. I'll get it. I've put my paint brushes in it, which is that's probably what I'm really going to use it for. Just put it somewhere nice. This is the one thing. There's other bits I've got rid of, but there's this one thing that I just can't seem to let go, and that's all right, you know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It's a Toby jug, I think they call in England. It's a Toby jug and it's Neptune. Now, my nana used to have a few of these and my mum got rid of quite a few. So we did get rid of some when she passed away. But this is the one that I had to hold on to because, hi, Organic Intelligence, how are you? Because it's Neptune. It's got Neptune written on the back of it. It is a Royal Dalton thing, whatever you call it, whatever it is. Tip it up. Yeah, Dalton. And it's Neptune. It says Neptune on it. Neptune's my ruler. I'm a Pisces. It's water. So, yeah, it's Pisces Sea connection. So this is why I can't get rid of it, because it's a Pisces connection. And my nana, she wasn't a Pisces, but I was very, very, very close with my nana, who passed away in 2017 when I woke up to not the stuff we knew about, deeper stuff. So And I actually do like it, and I can't see myself getting rid of it. So I use it. I put my paintbrushes in for now anyway. It's been in the bathroom, it's been in the kitchen, you know, because it's watery. I could put it in the bathroom actually. I could put flannels in it or something, but just one thing I can't. Or you can't get rid of. It's just a Piscean thing. I can't do it. So, but apart from that, my craft room is looking well messy. Oh yeah. What's going on there? It's because I've got new ideas coming and stuff, so I get everything out, but I'm going to have a bash at that in a bit. But like I said, I've only really come on again to say thank you very much for everybody who comes onto the channel. I think I said it before, I can't remember. It's just a gratitude thing that I wanted to say thanks to everybody. You know, in these times it helps me as well, you know, for supporting me on this channel. And that just means by coming in and having lovely conversations with people and helping people in the chat, because I've seen that going on when a lot of you, wrenches or no wrenches, are helping people in the chat, you know, and also helping me. Gratitude to the people with the wrenches who chuck people out who try to come in to disrupt and be a nuisance. A lot of people get triggered by that who are from that side, wondering why they're getting chucked out. You know, sometimes it's a mistake because texts, you can't always get what in a text, but you know, we don't need that. Yeah, there's some things people find hard to get rid of, but we do, you know, people say, oh, clear everything out if it's sentimental. You don't have to. You don't have to clear everything out that's sentimental. If it has a really strong feeling of, I mean, I would say the most, if it's something that makes you feel good, don't chuck it. If it's something that makes you feel crap because an ex gave it you, for example, or something like that, or you're just getting funny vibes off it, because you've got to be careful when you go thrift shopping. I go thrift shopping, not been for a while though. Thrift shopping, charity shopping, whatever you call it, wherever you are, make sure you cleanse them. I always put good intention on cleanse them, because you don't know what energy it's been holding from the owner before. But if it's giving you funny vibes, and get rid of it or cleanse it. But if it's something that gives you a lot of joy because it's from a childhood memory, maybe, you know, a joyful childhood memory, get rid of it. If it's not, keep it, sorry, if it's not, get rid of it. But there's things sometimes we really just have for, like, we don't know why. You know, one of them, I might use it, but you never do. I know sometimes we go, then you need it, but it's one of them, isn't it? I hold on to stuff for sentimental reasons. Yeah, a lot of people do. But sometimes you can get rid of stuff. I've done it where it is sentimental and you just think, you know what, get rid of it. You get rid of it and you think, I should have done that sooner. It's a bit weird, but yeah. But I'm not doing that in the minute. I've done that before. There is a few more things I need to get rid of. I'm definitely not getting rid of my Neptune anytime soon. There's just bits and bobs, especially if you've got younger kids. They're crap in Finn's room. And it's not that he's got a lot. He just throws it everywhere, breaks bits and bobs. Toys aren't built like they used to, are they? They're made out of cheap plastic made from China or wherever. They're crap. But yeah, so it's just sprucing up. I need to do the floors. I don't think I'm going to do that today. Like I said, I just need to get some white paint, like wipeable white paint. And yeah, before Christmas I want to do the front room, the hallway, up the stairs, and eventually Finn's room, get that done up, make it more of a bit of a big boy's room now, and yeah, and eventually move for Son's, but he's in a little room that won't take time to sprucing. It's still like spring cleaning, still getting all that shitty energy out, and the energy that might have been residing. And it's really funny because I remember I went somewhere once, this person said he was a healer. Oh, I don't really clean a lot in my house. And you could tell because it was quite dusty. Not judging, but it was quite dusty. And he said it's because I feel like it could be energy of people and I don't want to move that energy about like the dust. And I thought, no, you do, because it's just stale, dead energy. Like dust is like dead skin cells, you know what I mean? If there's a lot of you get a lot of it. You want to move that stale energy, freshen it up. You know, when you go in a place and it feels lighter and airy and clean, you can still have a lot of stuff, but clean, refreshened. It feels nicer than like stale, bit stagnant. And then the energy isn't moving properly, I don't think. You can't move in a stale environment, I feel. Yeah, white is so crisp and clean. My mum has it white, I have it white. I just like it white because you can add colour by putting pictures up. And I don't like wallpaper. I mean, even though I get cracks in the wall, so they need filling in because your house moves a bit sometimes, they'll get filled in and paint over. It's just easier to like zhuzh things up because you can just buy a new painting. Like we got this really cheap, I mean, I can paint my own paintings, but we got this really cheap picture from the Range or something. It was about £1.50 in the style. This like elephant picture probably don't come across as bright on it, but just by putting like a bright, colourful artwork on the wall, you can just change it up. You don't need to be messing about. With wallpaper, it's a bit annoying because you've got to take the wallpaper off, put some new on. I'd rather just paint a wall and then zhuzh it up with a colour. Like in the hallway, it's quite bland in the hallway. We want to zhuzh this up a bit because we haven't done anything really since I moved in a while back, so it all needs refreshing and changing up a little bit because things are changing, so we need to change up some things, change up a bit of style. Like I said, me and my fellow are mixing things up because we want both of our stuff in here. That's why we made an art wall. It's only got 6 things on, that one's missing because we've got to re-put it up, but we wanted to put a few more things on this side, and in this room is his artwork, to complement the both of us because we both live in here. It's not just my house, so you know, that sort of thing now. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm on about anyway. So I'm going to go and get some dinner before Finn comes back because he's gone to a country park with my sister. I was cleaning, so I'm going to get some dinner and a brew. And then I might start on the craft room. And then I've got to start getting some creative bits together that I've been thinking about and working on. But not really focusing on because Finn's been off school and it's just difficult when, you know, he's off school and trying to concentrate on stuff. Plus putting over art, white walls make it pop. Yeah, plus putting your art on white walls makes it pop. Yeah, it does, and they stand out, so, you know, especially if they're colourful, so it's easier. I've been using all knot wood to bring in the wood spirits. Oh, yeah. Have a stellar day. Yeah, everybody have a stellar day. And the sun's out, so I'll probably go and eat my dinner in the garden, in the sun, getting more creative ideas. But yeah. I've put my kosher chimes in the garden as well, so I can listen to them. And probably take a pen and paper out in case I get any messages or creative ideas that I want to do. Because there's some things that I want to do which I'll be chucking up on my Instagram. Like I said, there's a few more of these I think I'm going to remake because I've got quite a few of these left. And I do wear this. It's a long, you know, you just put it over your head. You don't need to be doing anything. And they've got little beads around the sides. And then you've got the rose quartz. Yeah, the rose quartz. I've not been in my creative zone for a little bit. Like I've been creating little things. Like these earrings I did for the festival. They've got gemstones on. But I've not really been on Instagram a little bit putting bits up. I've just been working, and then when I've just had this time off with Finn, yeah, I just find it a bit more difficult when he's off. But I've had the ideas and got some stuff together, and I'm rubbish at being organised, trying to reorganise my stuff so I know where everything is, so I'm not like looking for stuff. But there's a few bits I made, and obviously I might do some more of my bracelets because I love doing my bracelets. All these sort of things that I wore at the festivals are all the ones that I made. But yeah, watch the waters. And Michelle, so happy to hit the beach for the weekend, which needed a break. Yeah, you'll love it. And being near water is very creative. You get a lot of messages near. I get a lot of downloads in water, in the shower, in the bath and stuff like that. But yeah, so I don't really know what to say. Just want to say thank you. And if you're doing what Michelle's doing there, you know, you're having a little break somewhere, even if that's in the forest or the beach, enjoy it because it's much needed for everybody. That's why soak up the sun's rays while you can before we go into, you know, into autumn now and winter with things that are coming that may trigger people. You know, like I said earlier, just stay in your light and what you love doing and focus on that. You know, focus on it daily. But yeah, I think I might go and get the hammock out and have my dinner in there. And I'll carry on the rest of this later on when Finn's in bed. And have a totter about in my craft room. I want to put my singers somewhere else, and I really don't know where to put them. I don't know whether to like get a new shelf in the end at some point from IKEA or something in one of these alcoves here. and maybe stick it here and put the singing bowls going up, or reutilise that. No, I won't, because it's wobbly. I was going to say put my singing bowls on the top, but no, I'm thinking that's not a good idea actually. So I've got 7 of them. I'm thinking maybe a shelf, because you can put candles in them as well. For not people to play with, they're on show and I can use them, but I need the space in my craft room to use the shelves that they're on to put some of my stuff on, to store it. Because of what me and my fella want to focus on soon. Our projects might need a bit of shelves. I'd put shelves in the alcoves too. Yeah, I'm thinking, and I don't want to fix anything on the walls, put more holes in the walls. I'm really good at putting holes in the walls. I think I might buy I've got an IKEA shelf in the craft room, but it's a bigger one. I just need like a narrower one with maybe 8 shelves. So there's 7 bowls, but I could put something in the other and put them in there. I love corner shelves. Yeah, I think it'd fit in the alcove quite nice. And I think they'd look quite nice as well. Because Finn's really good. He doesn't touch stuff. He wouldn't go and play with them, because that thing, if you don't want them to get broken, goes to crystal. But yeah, so I have to think about that. Think about what we're going to put in that room, or maybe they'll go in the other room, because we've got like a settee thing there that we don't need there at the minute. We need to get rid of in the end, or donate or something. We could put a corner one in and put them in that room, so they're in the dining room out of the way, like if people came in your front room, you don't want people touching them. But yeah, there's something I can, maybe, yeah, they do the corner units with glass in. If I could fit my singing bowls in there, then I know no one's going to touch them. They're not going to be touched, because energetic reasons as well. But I am hoping for something in the garden in the future where I might be able to do something with them there. So we will see. But I'm going to let you go. Like I said, I'm just very grateful for everyone who comes in on the chat. Like this morning, it was early. I didn't think anyone would come in. So to my amazement, when everyone came in, and some people from Australia and that, I was like, oh my God, are you all doing up at this time? But it was really nice. So to Michelle, have a nice time at the beach. That sounds really great. I hope I'm just really in a creative zone this weekend before we go back to work, because I don't know what the weather's going to be like, but it doesn't make a difference either way to my creativity. But yeah, creative focus zone is coming up this weekend. Why the madness carries on. So have a great what are we on Thursday? I'll probably see you before weekend for some little chats or something. So grateful for you too. Thank you. Yeah. Ripples of water give light codes. Yeah, they do. They all dance about. We were talking about water before on my last chat. I don't know if you saw it. My last chat, we were talking about light on water. And Carla says, have a blessed day. Yeah, everybody have a blessed day, and I will see you very soon. Thanks for coming in, listening to me ramble, but I just felt like a bit of a ramble. See you soon. Bye.